It is the weekend officially now. The Keeping It Real with KC show is officially here. All right. I am doing movie recommendations for all 3 episodes this weekend. It's a movie recommendation weekend. So, excited about that. I picked 3 movies. I have to tell you what happened real quick. And the episodes won't be that long. These episodes shouldn't be any longer than like maybe 10 minutes an episode. So they won't be that long. But anyways, I meant to watch a movie last night, and I was literally yawning before I hit the record button. So more than likely, I will be sleeping very well tonight. I didn't watch the movie because I was binge watching Fairy Tale again, and I was binge watching the series I had told you about, Revenge. Because that show is so addictive. So I was just all into it. And I'm almost done with there's 4 seasons of Revenge, which I think I mentioned before. Almost done with it. Or almost done with season 1. So I was getting all wrapped up in that. And then I looked at the time and I was like, oh man, there's not enough time to watch this movie to see whether it's good or bad. I was like, well, I'll just have to go through my collection and pick what movie I would like to recommend out of my collection. And by the way, I do own Thelma and Louise. I just haven't watched it in a while. And as soon as I finished recording yesterday, I went through my collection and I was like, I feel like I should own this. And I went through and I found it. So yes, I own Thelma and Louise, just haven't watched it in a while, but I do own it. So case solved on that one. Also, let me get the social media stuff out the way. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. On Twitter, Instagram, KIRWKC. Facebook.com/KIRWKC. If you are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button followed by the notification bell. If you are watching this on Daily Motion, just hit the subscribe button and that will let you know when I upload new videos to the channel. All right, got all the social media stuff out the way. Now, have to go into this movie recommendation. This movie, actually, this movie and the next movie that I plan on talking about in the next episode that's going to follow this one, I did not like these 2 movies when I first saw them at all. I was just like, not that great. But one thing about me, if I don't like a movie, I'll still go back and watch it one more time just to make sure that I don't like it, like I'm just not feeling it. I believe in second chances. So for this movie, I watched it again and I was like, okay, maybe it's not that bad. I'm kind of feeling this now. And after that, I watched it a few more times and now I love the movie. I am talking about the movie Riddick, is what I'm talking about. Riddick is the continuation in the Riddick series. For those of you who may not know, you have Pitch Black, you have Dark Fury, and then the Chronicles of Riddick, and then Riddick, or either Pitch Black, the Chronicles of Riddick, and then Dark Fury. But I think it's Dark Fury. Pitch Black, Dark Fury. Dark Fury is the cartoon. And then the Chronicles of Riddick, followed by Riddick, which Vin Diesel did tweet the script, I think about a year or so ago, that he's working on the sequel to Riddick, which is supposed to be Furia, which is where Riddick is originally from. So, with Riddick, this particular movie, for about the first 30 to 35 minutes, is just him. There isn't anybody else. It's just him. He's in survival mode. He's out on this planet in survival mode, and this goes on for 30 minutes. and he's explaining throughout the 30-minute process. You'll see flashbacks and stuff, but for the most part, it's just him trying to figure out how he's going to get off the planet and explaining how he got to the planet. And what I love about Riddick the most, Riddick, between the Chronicles of Riddick and Riddick, those two movies are, because Riddick came out, I think, around about 2013, if I'm not mistaken. The Chronicles of Riddick came out, I want to say early 2000 or late 90s is when it came out. So we're talking about more than a decade, for sure. The thing I loved about the Riddick movie was that it literally picked up right where it left off. And that is for a movie to be out of sight, out of mind for that long, and then pick up where it left off. That, I love that. There's a scene in the movie, and for those of you who have seen my movie recommendations before, you know that I do some spoilers, but I don't do all spoilers. There is a scene in the movie that I love where Riddick is chained up, and the people who captured him, he gives a laundry list of what's going to happen. He's like, this is going to happen, then this is going to happen, then this is going to happen, then this is going to happen. And it pretty much, due to circumstances around them that caused things to fall in Riddick's favor, which he already knew was going to happen anyway, but they didn't know what the deal was. Everything that he said pretty much happened, and the climax of what he did had one of the characters be like, holy. And you'll know exactly what, if you watch Riddick, not the Chronicles of Riddick, it's Riddick by itself. If you watch Riddick, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Also, the other thing I love, when he was talking about the things he'll do, at the end of the movie, where he has an encounter with one of the characters, she quotes him from when he said something that he will do. And I don't want to give it away. But the way they have to interact at the end pretty much turns out being what he said he would do. And it was amazing. It was amazing. All of it, the whole thing where he's by himself, he learns how to survive, he does certain things because he's dealing with monsters again. Obviously, if you've seen Pitch Black, he's dealt with monsters before. This is a different type of monster. These monsters are venomous. And I'll give you a spoiler. He learns how to make himself immune to the venom while he's by himself, is what he does. As he's basically going all over, researching the planet, learning how things work and whatnot. So, and one of the things that he learns how to do is to make himself immune to the venom of the monsters. All right. So that, with the monsters, the backstory, there is a backstory in Riddick that is connected to Pitch Black. Not the Chronicles of Riddick, is connected to Pitch Black as well, the original, where we first saw Riddick in Pitch Black. So that was another thing that was cool too. And I can say the movie doesn't get enough credit. And for those who may have seen the movie but didn't like it and never watched it again, I recommend you watch it again and just give it another chance, because that seems to be the thing with Vin Diesel. Anything outside of Fast and Furious, people usually don't want any part of it. And in my opinion, the movies that I've seen him in outside of Fast and Furious have been solid movies. He's a solid actor. There's another movie that I love. Love, love, love. And I'm so glad they're coming out with the sequel to it, because some people were like, well, why are they coming out with the sequel to that one? Nobody really liked it. But I love the movie, especially the opening. And I'll more than likely do it in a movie recommendation. That's why I'm not saying the name right now. But with Vin Diesel movies outside of the Fast and Furious franchise, people, they just don't catch on for some reason. And I don't know why. I don't know why that is. But for Riddick, I am recommending Riddick for those who have not seen it, or for those who have seen it one time and didn't like it. Give it a try, watch it again, and see. It's not as bad as you may have thought. And if you haven't seen it, in my eyes, it's not a bad movie. I can tell you it's not a bad movie. Vin Diesel is a good actor, and he delivers in this movie. There's a lot of stuff in the movie that he delivers on. So that is my first movie recommendation. I will go to my next movie recommendation in the next episode. Thank you to those who have been listening, liking, following, sharing, subscribing, all of that stuff. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. KIRWKC on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.com/KIRWKC. If you're watching on YouTube, the subscribe button, follow button, and notification bell. If you're watching on Daily Motion, the subscribe button, that will let you know when I upload new videos. Again, thank you for all of the support. I appreciate it. Until next time, be blessed.